Hello, welcome back to uh, me playing Long Live the Queen. Uh, so I did play some, not on camera, because first off, it's my game, I do what I want. Second off, filming is like a whole production, and so, and it takes up space on my computer, so, this is not what Mother would have wanted. She wouldn't have wanted to die and leave me. It took me 3 more attempts to get the commoner uprising without dying first, which sucked. But anyway, so today we are trying to break off an engagement, which we need to do. So first we want to have we want foreign affairs of 20. In terms of statistics, we don't really need to do a whole lot for this one. Yeah, we don't really need to do a whole lot to succeed at this in terms of stats, because all of the stats I need for that particular route, I just got them. Something like this. I know your brother and sister are still too young. Why haven't you come to school? My mother worries about me. She doesn't think anywhere but home is safe. Yay, and then we're gonna have fun. Except you're still afraid. This is smudge on my screen. Okay. So we want... So see, that's all we need there, and then we need to have internal affairs of less than 40, but 0 is less than 40, so as long as we don't touch it, we're fine. Anyway, so I'm thinking, like, we just want to not die. Not dying is pretty good. Yeah, okay, not dying. We want to not die. In order to not die, we need to... Let's see. If we're not dealing with that, then we can do... So, okay, so if we want to deal with... So if we're going to deal with it that way, then if we have Juliana there, then we can avoid the parade assassin. Then I think silly. I don't remember when the parade assassin really triggers. Okay, hold on. An assassin. No. None of those will trigger the assassin. Okay. Great. So we don't need to worry about the assassin, and we won't need to worry about the duel because we're going to deal with that way. And then to deal with there are multiple ways to deal with the the assassins on when you go to Gwen's birthday party. There are multiple ways to do that. The easiest way would be to get intrigue to 40 and then put more guards to guard our everything. Like that would be the easiest because that would get us, that's only 40, but we can't work on intrigue right now because we have a penalty, so deal with that later. And then there's like a bunch of different ways that you can deal with the chocolates, because as long as you don't eat them right away, you're fine. And there's like a bunch of different triggers for that, because I think it's like 60 composure, trade and production equal to 60, 50 in dogs. If you don't make any of those, you can make a poison check of like 80 and that can save you. And court manners, I don't remember the number for court manners, but there's a court manners one. There's a divination one, a divination of 70. Yeah, so there's like a bunch of different ways that you can avoid that one. So I think we're gonna go with I think if we go with trade and production, we could get pretty decent. But honestly, I'm thinking we go for divs, because we have a bonus right now for faith, and I know divination like procs a lot of different things, so let her stay as you wish. I want to talk to Charlotte, actually. Hi, Dad, Mommy says, but there aren't anymore. I don't know. Anyway, we're still afraid, but it's fine because we can still learn stuff. Move. Try to hold still, but we are not composed. No. Maddie. Get her to an herbalist right away. She doesn't feel so good. I don't know. Let's talk to our dad. Bum, bum, na, na, na. That's why I don't want you involved in it. See, if we do it this way, eventually we will have to like focus on those things, but right now we can do this. Children of the little mind. Talk to our dad. What is it? We love you. Hugs. Yay, hugs. We love being hugged. Okay. We have a robe. We have a priestess robe. I know being high in divs also like has a lot of other checks. So we can... We have a Duke of Senna? No, we do not. Oh, what a beautiful necklace. Crystal? No. She has a crystal. It's very pretty. We need to find our crystal. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. We still don't want to die. Dying is bad. And we're still afraid, so we still can't deal with the intrigue. What we could do instead, I mean, obviously we could just choose not to go. But you know what happens if we choose not to go? Bryony dies, and then we have to deal with a different attempt on us later. So we want to go there, and we want to deal with Bryony, obviously. So, like I said, there are multiple ways to deal with like almost everything. I like doing it that way because it's simple to do it that way. To do it with the intrigue, it is pretty easy. But we can do dance and flexibility. We can also do looks like she's busy. Guards. How do I find that Enderman crystal? What if he destroyed it? It can't be destroyed. If it's mine, it won't matter if someone else found it. Alright, and because if we get reflexes plus archery up to 100, then we can just dodge the fucking arrow. Oh, lady, I'm so sorry. No, it was my fault. I'll talk to our dad. Can I have it? No. But it's mine. No, you're still a child. Fear, afraid child. Scared child. We can now play sports on weekends. We don't know how to do that. There may not be time to wait. What else am I supposed to do? I'll try to find a way. Then we will train our reflexes and continue training our reflexes. Thank you. I don't know anything about the military. There must be a peaceful way to deal with this. It's a gift. Oh, I did not realize. She totally did. Anyway. So now we're at a point where we're just where we've got all of these. So we want, to actually get our mood to certain places. Ideally, we would be a little more willful. Let's be a little more willful and angry. Alright. See, and now we can do it this way. We can do intrigue for an intelligence and ciphering. To an agreement out the support of to punish the Duchess of Helios. Yes, this is a fair solution. She will marry us. Oh my! You will if I say you will, or I'll take your title away. To find a husband too. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. We'll visit the dungeons. The willful anger. Colonel Affairs. It doesn't matter, we just need to have 40 of this. What's a kivang? Eek! What should we do? Should we send hunters? So that it eat people? Everyone dies in the end. Also, there is a letter for you. Okay, so we have done that. So to avoid the next death, the one after that, we want to be more yielding because we want now to be good at lore, because we want to make a 60-point lore check once we're at Gwynnell's party in order to talk to her about this, and then we can tattle on her to her parents. Yay! He does want to marry me, accept his offer. Be honored! It's my decision. Okay, so we've done that. So that's the chocolates. That's that attempt. Okay, and then ideally, we want either a high presence or a high accounting in order to get into the treasury. I like giving her high presence. Accounting is more accessible, especially early game, because it's just 50, so we don't really need to do the other two. Midst, then she tried to poison your sister. Oh no. Well, I'm going to indenture her. Put her to work. I'm indenturing her, not pardoning her. I've spoken. I'm very depressed. Accounting is more accessible, but I feel like the royal demeanor is useful for other things as well. Now I'm daylight deadly. Someone important will die in the next few months. That I make them die even faster? We are not interested. Dun. Counting and accounting, and let's go with... There's a lot of ways to handle the invasion at the end of the game. But there's also the possibility of the nobility uprising. Which obviously would not be ideal. Which is why we're trying to get access to my lemon crystal, because that would actually help me with both of those issues. Diminishing returns. We're really good at accounting now. Yippee! Grand ball, there will be dancing. We can't dance. Don't. She's complaining her mother wanted her to come home for the holidays. I don't have any to suggest to her. And we now want to visit the treasury. That should have been high enough. Bleh. Changed it. My least favorite thing about going to the treasury is that the further into the game that it is, the higher the stat check is, which pisses me off. I will lead the parade. I failed the tests, but yep. Let's just be kind of in the middle, kind of neutral. Learn about trade and production. Whoop. I'm bad at this. Yippee. I'm already married. Fine, we dance with suitors. Whoops. That's to him. Dill, especially the well. Cute. Certainly. Right. Choose. And then it will be lovely. And we've already gotten our thing. We've managed to get my goal. Scandalous they hadn't come. Yeah. I want to visit the treasury. Let me in. Rude. Mean. So mean to me. Okay. I'll take one more accounting class and then... probably idea to get some athletics in. What's that? Pretty. I'm fine. What do you mean? Dad. Mama. Oh, we sad now. Any problems so far? Isn't that what I have agents for? Yes, assassins. More guards. Finally. Oh. Let's do climbing and running. Nine, that's a lot. Afford to lower taxes. Oh. Fine, send him the money, whatever. Okay. Yeah, that's all like flavor text though, and I need the magic. Oh. Okay. Killed your wife? Why? You killed a woman. You must go to jail. Go to jail. Jail. I'm an accountant. I have 4,000, which is like half of what I had before, but you know, still pretty good. Still pretty good. Okay, we're actually gonna do resist and wield magic. Oh no. Ding ding. We need to deal with Togami. We need to have 60 cents, 60 resist, 50 wield, and then we also will need and we also need to have swords plus reflexes of 100 or decoration of 70. So of course I could do the ritual, but it's actually faster to do it this way. I expected that was coming. Requires a regent. Oh, there. I don't really know anything bad about her. Stepsister Adele. Adele will be a... Instead of Aris, agency to Adele. Doesn't have a title of her own, and is more likely to be loyal to Eleth's interests. Yippee! Alright. We can wear a magical girl outfit. Right, we need sense and resist both at 60. Resist. Yippee, yippee. I will do my best for you. We want to make her angry in the background, because that will allow me to then, in a couple of turns, we can recognize Lumen even when they're not actively using their magic now. Yippee. Yay. Woohoo, woohoo, woohoo. Play sports. Alright. Wield magic. And archery? Ugh. Excuse me. Falling star, pretty. Alright. And become angry, which will help her weapons and military. It's a letter for you. I what? With a squid? That's so funny. Ignore it. We want to remain angry because that's actually like what we want. Good sword and some stances. Some decent. I probably could have skipped all of that because my reflexes are high enough. I only really need like 30. It's fine. We're not. Stay angry, stay angry, stay angry. Swords and logistics. I just got attacked by bandits. We're prepared for that shit. Not so polite. Blah blah blah. She's an adult now. Hello, Elodie. Think of all the opportunities you're going to have. I'm wondering, now that you're almost queen and everything, I gotta get into the old palace. What? Immediately tattled to her parents. Dun 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 dun. We want to do military strategy and naval strategy. Oh, yay! Oh, excuse me. I got a notification. Bleh. Anyway. Strategy and naval strategy. I looked a new outfit. I have a letter from Bryony, who is pissed at me, but it's fine, because she's alive to be pissed at me. Ugh. Excuse me. Bleh. You cannot tour the barracks on the weekend. Omen of war and danger. If you're not going to do anything about it, what was the point of that? Anyway. And naval strategy. Tournament. Employment. Hidden threat. And the Duke? No. Chocolates. I feel like candy right now. Maybe later. And I do want her to be afraid, but she's too cheerful. We need to deal with that. We need to make her more depressed. We can do that. Good. Oh, nothing about strategy. G. What event do you wish to take part in? Ugh. Fencing. Oh no. You don't know who. No, stop being cheerful. Be depressed. Okay, well now you're pressured, which is not as actually okay, that helps. I wanted athletics and I did not realize I know athletics if you're like I think afraid is one of them. I didn't know it was pressured as well. That's cool. Because we want to get 60 climbing and 80 swimming. I don't technically need to, but wish to speak with you. Warfleet. Yes, recruit soldiers. I will direct the fleet because I'm fucking badass. More than anyone Lumen could control, you would die. There's not enough. +1 pressured. Yay. I have 11 battalions. That's a lot of battalions. Right, we want to go swimming and then climbing. quite make the checks, but shit. Fui. The remaining vessels to retreat. But we did manage to go play sports. Okay, let's. So we'll have to do a stern just to be on the safe side. That's better our fine. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. And he's a lumen. Don't pretend to be my friend while you're killing my people. Blah blah blah. What sort of game? You are a bitch. Why should I? Really? Why take that risk? You're winning the war. What choice do I have? Accept his terms. To begin. Selecting a physical one. Magic sword. Wait for him to run. Moonblade. Slices. And no, I have, like, nothing to do. I have no more goals. There are no more checks I actually need to make. Ugh. Let's do this, like, composure and elegance, just because. But, like, no, at this point, like, unless you expect there to be an uprising of the commoners, which took me 5 fucking whole attempts to even proc that. But, the priestess Selene is a lumen. What do you mean you know? Order her to explain. You're supposed to tell me shit. Well, now I'm mad. Now I am angry. Now I am angry. I'm going to learn about archery and polearms because I have a bonus in that right now. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Because, guess what? Get this. Guess what? Get this. I'm good. I'm good. I've done everything. Not enough to build a stable Nova? Yeah, fuck yeah. The biggest, the best, the biggest and best. Go to church. We're pressured, which is athletics and faith. I don't know, learn meditation. Meditation. Dun dun dun. Ooh. I don't care. Dun dun dun. Talk to Juliana again. Right? That is correct. But I saw globe. I don't know. Something else. Ignore it. It's trying to learn. Mother's powers. She's already a lumen when she bore you. Daughter of an active lumen might have strange powers. It's hardly a power, it's a quirk. It's time on. Interesting. That's an explanation for what Charlotte can do. Let's do lore and running. Not because I need them to do anything, I just want to do things. Go, take a jog. We did it, we did it, we did it! Yippee! According to law and custom, love, honor, justice, and mercy. Same? What say you all? Long live the Queen! Long live the Queen! Thank you, I will! Elodie and Bagnon were married. Lovely, but the bride and groom kept glaring at each other while taking their vows. King, the public opinion of Lumens rose to a height that hadn't been seen in 100 years. Aww. Surprise, and their love! Yay, lesbians! Aww. For her niece Bryony to be declared the next heir to the Duchy of Ursel, as well as the inheritor of her crystal. Shanjia hates us. In lore of Nova. This is found would surprise her as the hard father of it this time. Deciding that lost was no less dangerous than found, and that he made it her goal to round up and catalog all of the magical weapons and dangers of Old Nova. Yay, me! I have not died in 11 different ways yet. Still haven't paid a reward for killing a fugitive. Evil minion couple to divorce. Cats, commoner, creeping shade, human sacrifice. Rebellion. Earthquake, Qigong. Prisoned my uncle. There's my deaths. I'm missing 4 of them. My epilogues. I don't have this one. The flavor text you don't get, but because I don't really remember what all of these are. It's me dead. It's me doing that thing. That's that. I don't know. I don't know what some of these are. There's Brian. Juliana Angst. Me. Yeah. Okay. Well, that was fun. Bye bye. I'm so glad I won.